This article is coming from FX Street. The euro Swiss franc. Further upside pressure might arise. SNB, which is the central bank of Switzerland, could intervene. Commerzbank says. The Swiss franc eased a little against the euro over the past few days. Economists at Commerzbank believe that the euro Swiss franc pair could extend its advance, but the Swiss National Bank is set to avoid a substantial depreciation of the Swiss franc. As we assume that the price data, and in particular core inflation, they're talking about the Eurozone and the euro, from the Eurozone due to be published this week is unlikely to signal the all clear regarding price pressure. Further upside pressure in the euro Swiss franc might arise. So what we have, this phenomenon, is that the Swiss franc is depreciating against the euro. You may have the Swiss bank stepping in to minimize the further collapse of the Swiss franc. And on the euro side, pending the data, they may not have any choice but to continue to increase rates, which would strengthen the euro. So that's why this pair is going up in price. So let's just go to the charts. We want the euro Swiss franc. Wow, it's an ugly chart. Again, this is the monthly chart. And what we can see is that the euro since 2007 has only gone down against the Swiss franc. Now the Swiss franc is seen as one of the safe havens along with the USD and the Japanese yen. So in times of crises, money floods into the safe havens, such as the Swiss franc. So prices just continue to decline. Alright. So right now, in this most recent leg, prices respecting the monthly downtrend line. We reached all-time lows in September at the 0.94072. Let's go to the daily, and like the article said, we've seen an increase in the euro Swiss franc, but I think this is just a pullback, probably to the monthly downtrend line, before we see another leg down to make all-time lows. Now I personally like this area here, which I'm going to mark off. Right, this area is what I consider a bull trap. Meaning, if price breaches this monthly downtrend line, investors may think it's off to the races to the upside. Right, it just might be a false breakout. I see a pocket of sellers right at the 1.015. So let's just mark that off. Weekly sellers at the 1.0175. I like this area too because although this was the origin of this leg down, we had this extended range candle, we had a pause, and then we had a break of this pivot and this pivot. So price is just returning to the origin of the breakdown. Let's look at that price structure on the daily chart a bit. You're not in love with the structure, but nevertheless, it is a level where there are sellers. And I'm just looking to see if there is any strong buy levels. Maybe right here. So we'll mark this off as a target. Target at the 0.95. Let's say 500. Okay, so let's go back up to the weekly chart. So what I am anticipating is that potentially, if we see further bullish price action on the Euro Swiss Franc, price is going to get to this level where there's weekly sellers. And you know there are sellers here because most recent price action, price could not even get to the zone before selling off. So you know there is sellers at this level here. So I will be monitoring this pair and will provide an update in a couple of weeks. Until next time.